Alrighty then, welcome back to Ranting on 46. Today is, technically it is the 10th, it's a little late, it's after 12, so yeah, it's been a few days. I had a little tum-tum issue for a couple days there, and had a little spat Facebook that I resolved, I think. So yeah, I had to change the title of the video, but that was just to end some crap. So anyways, but I'm back. Let's get to ranting. Joe Biden. What can we say about this guy? Or what can't we say about this guy? So, impeachment. Jesus Christ, quit smoking on here. Raw video, that's kind of how it's going to be for a while. Alright. Well, so Joe Biden, he gave a no answer on impeachment. And he said, I'm not in the Senate anymore. So he's not going to speculate on what he thinks is going to happen. We all know his opinion on it. Like, it's just obvious the way he thinks. But this impeachment is pretty funny to me. I think it's unconstitutional. It's pretty funny that you're impeaching somebody who's no longer in office. I get it. You guys think he incited violence, even though he said to patriotically and peacefully go over to the Capitol and have your voices heard. Which is no different than what, Chuck Schumer said. What's her name? Maxine Waters told you to go to the department store or gasoline station. And you get in their face and you tell them they are no longer welcome here at the gasoline station, at the department store. Anyways. Impeach. Anyways, they couldn't even get the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts, to sit on it because he knows it's a farce, and they're like, oh, we don't want to run for office ever again. He shouldn't ever be able to run for office. If I was Joe Biden and I just kicked his ass, with the most safest election in the history of the world. Wouldn't you want to say, bring it on, bitch? Bring it on in 2024. I'll whip your ass again. Because they know that's not what, they know it's not what happened. It's funny because they're scared of him. They're scared of Trump. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, if I beat somebody, I got the most votes ever. Wouldn't you want to take him on again? That would be like Trump being like, yeah, I'll take on Hillary again and I'll wipe the floor with her again. Like, I'll be happy to take her on again. But no, they're terrified of him. Like, oh, he should never be able to hold office again. So what we're going to do is we're going to impeach somebody and we're going to try and convict them even though they're not even a public official anymore. So I think that's kind of funny because Joe kind of tiptoed around it with his little interview with Norah O'Donnell or whatever her name is. And, I just thought it was funny that John Roberts wanted to have no part of it. So now they have another senator sitting, presiding over the case that had already said that he would vote to convict. So that's a totally unbiased case right there. Anyways, they don't have the votes for it. It's just a show trial, just like the first one was. They don't have the votes for it. So it's I don't even want to talk about it really anymore. So that's where I sit on that. But I do want to get into some things I heard about social media and the Capitol siege rioters and all that crap. I had heard something yesterday or today, maybe it was over the weekend. They were saying that, they shut down Parler, which I went on there all of one time. I don't do Twitter very much. I'm on there, but I don't go on there very much. I barely go on Facebook that much until, recently. I like to put funny shit on there, but they, there was, of the 200 plus people, I'm not exactly, was it 272 people that were arrested at the Capitol out of 85 or 75 million, conservative voters or Republican voters that were arrested there out of the 600,000 people that were at the Capitol that day. I don't condone what they did. Those people are idiots, but to say they were terrorists and this and that, you see the pictures of some of those people that are in there, you're like, yeah, terrorists. Ooh, those are some scary folks in there. Anyways, they're a bunch of idiots, and what they did was stupid. Like, I don't agree with it. It made the right look stupid. So, but anyways, like I had said in my previous videos, that those pipe bombs were placed the day before, and they didn't even go off. And then you had these people that they wanted to shut down Parler because they're like, oh, well, these people were communicating over Parler and they were organizing over Parler. When of the 200 plus people arrested, 8 of them had communicated over Parler. And how many communicated over Facebook? 77 of them communicated over Facebook. So why are they not shutting Facebook down? I don't know. Thought that was a great little story there. And speaking of terror and terror organizations, how about Canada? Way to go, Canada. You stood up for something. You got those Proud Boys named as a terrorist organization in the country of Canada. Good job. The Proud Boys had very minimal operations in Canada. They're all about the U.S. They do say that the West is the best. They're not talking about Mexico and Canada. Let's just say that, okay? I think the Proud Boys have gotten a bad rap. They were getting tired of Antifa going around, picking on people and beating up old people and spitting and getting in the faces of old people and young kids and stuff. So they said, fuck it, we're going to fight back. So, they started fighting Antifa, and then, they're the bad guys all of a sudden. And they're white nationalist or a Nazi, like I've been called. Well, like I said, I'm a bad Nazi. You guys know who I've dated and, stuff like that. If they are Nazis, then they picked a black Cuban guy that is in control of their organization. And I got an email getting some information from the Proud Boys down here in Florida and South Alabama. One of their questions, I just want to know what they asked their people, their membership application looked like. And at the end of their email, it was very specific on if you've ever been part of any neo-Nazi hate group or anything like that, do not even respond to our email. And they do background checks on people and everything. Yeah, there might be some a-holes in the group that, that probably think like that. And that's, it happens. Good. And I hope they get rid of them. But they have gay members. They have black members. They have a shitload of Hispanic members. And like I said, Enrique Tarrio is an Afro-Cuban, as they call him. He's a black Cuban guy. So, he must be a terrible Nazi himself. He's a very bad white supremacist at the minimum. But anyways, on to the next story. So, I don't know how many of you guys pre-ordered your Hunter Biden's memoir books. It's about, I guess, smoking crack and losing your teeth and all that good stuff. I don't have room to talk shit about drug addicts because, well, I used to be one. So, but I think it's funny. Nobody would want to read a story. I mean, some of my stories are pretty hilarious. But I'm not the president's son, and sorry, I don't think I'd be publishing a book about my stories. Although funny, but really, now you're writing a book? Gee, I wonder what inspired you to do such a thing. Maybe money? I don't know. And your dad's the president? I mean, you were a crackhead for a long time. You got plenty of stories to write about. So, Memoirs of a straight shooter. I guess that's what it's called. Somebody told me that was the title. I might have made that up. But anyways, I'm going to try and keep these videos shorter. But I've watched a couple of these new rap videos. Yeah, y'all know me. 3-6, son. 3-6. Anyways, if y'all have ever heard of Tom MacDonald, I hate saying it like that. I think it's MacDonald, but his is actually MacDonald, Tom MacDonald. He's got a video called Fake Woke. It's pretty funny. Check him out. He's got tattoos all over his face, piercings, and I think it's hilarious what he says. He really nails the stuff in his songs, and it's pretty funny for a white Canadian guy to be rapping about this stuff. He's really quite funny. And then there's also another guy, Bryson Gray with a Y. He's got a video out called Hate Speech. Check that out. It's pretty funny. I'm going to put a link in the description for both these videos, I think. But check those videos out. Even if you don't like rap music, they're pretty hilarious. Like, it's good shit. So, I think I was going to end there. But there's one more thing. Biden, I think it's funny that Biden said he's going to get you $2,000 on his first day, first week, whatever the hell he said. And now they're like, well, yeah, we 2,000, yeah, because we said, you guys got the 600 from Trump, and then we're gonna add 1,400 to make $2,000, so you're gonna get a $1,400 check. And then there's these liberals that are getting all pissed off, and I'm like, I promised my people $2,000 checks, and now I don't like lying to people. You're a liar, and you're a liar, and blah 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 blah. Like, even I knew what he was saying. But still, yeah, he's a liar, and he said we were going to get $2,000 checks, and I was going to take a nice vacation with that. Now I have to take just a little bit less nice of a vacation with that. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. And, well, I watched Jen Psaki yesterday. She didn't say circle back one time. Good for her. Congratulations. But anyways, I think it's funny they put the ginger up there. Not a ginger, but I do have a red beard. I think it's funny they do put the ginger up there, For if she lies, she will not go to hell, for gingers have no soul. Thank you for listening to Ranting on 46. I'll have some more coming soon. Promise I'll get some more production value going here. I'll get some edits and stuff and some cool graphics and all that. But thank you for watching my videos, guys. Just keep liking, and if you want to add a notification, as I say, smash that like button and turn on notifications. They'll get better. And plus, I've also stopped cursing so much. So if my family wants to listen, hey, here I go. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. It's early. I'm back. Yep. All right. Love you. Bye.